All right, let's do this. Total body conditioning today, boot camp style. We're gonna start with some squats. I'll get you warmed up, and then we're gonna go through 10 4-minute sets. We'll finish with core and stretching, so I'll get you close to an hour workout today. How's that? This workout will have some plyometrics, some jumping, but I will give you options for those of you that have joints that don't love the jumping. So we'll call this a boomer boot camp. All right, everybody, take it down. Pull, sit close to the floor. Get some blood flow to the legs. Engage your core. Start to feel those quads heating up. Hands in the center, touch down and come back. Touch down and come back. Try to hold this low chair. Hold your core strong. 4 more here. All right, bring it up. Come down into that same position. Tap together. Tap together. Find that heat. All right, ready to pick that leg up? Side to side. Lift, squat. Lift, squat. Good. 4 more. All right, let's get some upper body going. Here we go. Lift high, sit low. Lift high, sit low. Okay, so for this workout, I'm gonna use a mat, and I just turn my yoga mat over so I'm stepping on the backside of my yoga mat with my shoes. Works great. I've got dumbbells, using 10s today. I've got a med ball, band. Take your feet wider, do the same thing. Water bottle, sweat towel. I know that's a long list. I'm also gonna do one set where we use either gliding discs, paper plates, or I've got those little felt squares. 4 more, lift and lower. Body getting warmer. Take it to the bottom, hands on the knees. Push one shoulder across. Give it a nice big stretch right here. And then scoop that arm all the way around, opposite side. Scoop it around. Bring your arms behind you. Stretch the chest. Let's do some little pulses while we're here. Keep the movement going. 4 more. And down and hold, hands on the thighs. Round your back and arch a couple of times. Warm up those muscles. Turn the toes forward, straighten the legs, fingertips to the floor. Give yourself this nice little hammy stretch. You can bend one knee, bend the other, bend both. Stretch those hammies. Come back up, turn to a lunge. Stretch a hip flexor. Arms come up high. Go ahead and turn to the other side. Find your lunge. Lift and stretch. Back to the center, knees up. All right, are you warm? Ready to go? 10 4-minute sets. So if you haven't gathered all your toys yet, push pause. Med ball, dumbbells, bands, and gliding discs, if you have those. If not, we're gonna make do. Take a little jog or a march. Plant your feet. Deep breath in, let it go. Let's go to set number 1. All right, set number 1, fast feet. If you don't like impact, it's just a wide march. So let's get down to business. So first set, high intensity cardio. We're gonna be all over the place in this workout. You'll have a lot of surprises, and you know how that's how your body likes it, right? You're marching wide if you don't like fast feet. Keep going with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, squat. Now you can step to the side, step back to center, step back, or jump to the center, jump to the side. You can step or jump. Keep going. How we doing? One more time, back to center. All right, up, down to a push-up position. Ready? Give me a couple right here. Hold push-up, feet a little bit wider, hold plank, alternate hands to your shoulders. Woo. All right, feet come in, fast feet or wide jog. We're gonna go through that little circuit one more time. There's your 4-minute set 1. What do you think? So wide, you're marching or you're running. Everybody doing okay? Ah, yeah. Woo. All right, here we go. You can step back into your squats, or you can jump the quarter turn. Tell you what, we are gonna burn some calories today. All right, here we go. Up, come out into your plank. 4 push-ups. 4, stay strong. Alternate taps to your shoulders. It helps if your feet are a little bit wider on this one. Breathe. And jump in or step in. Come up, finish here. You can march wide or fast feet. Woo! Got it, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, set 1 done. Let's go to set 2. All right, set number 2. Go ahead and come to your hands and knees. We're gonna be on our knees for 2 minutes, knee to chest. If you wanna make it harder, come on to your toes and bring your knee to your chin. But we are gonna be on our toes and hands for a while, so we're starting with a little less pressure on the wrist. I just want you to find your core right here. All right, pick up your right knee, step it to the outside of your hands, and switch. This is preparation. We're gonna do this on our hands, on our toes in just a bit here. So this is kind of stretching out those hips, getting them ready. One more time, each side. Step to lizard. Okay, back to center. Bird dogs. Alternate. Right and left. Finding your glutes. Strong back. Strong abs. If you want to make this a little more challenging, you can point your toes up and your fingers up. You can look up, take your body into a little bit of a back bend. All right, one more on each side, and we're taking it up to plank pose. Press into your hands, open up your shoulder blades. Turn your fingers in just the slightest amount. Core strong. 4 push-ups, nice and slow. Two more. Woo. All right, the knees come in. You can go slow or fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing now. Step up to lizard. I come up on my fingertips. Give me a little bit more height. Woo. All right. If you want, both feet hop up to the squat. Find your plank, step over, or hop over. You can step, or you can hop. Let's work it backwards. Jump forward or step forward. Lizard. Knees in, slow or fast. Woo. Bring it in, press up, take a deep breath in, and we're done. Set 2. Woo. All right, for this one, let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're just hanging out with some lunges. Good, the heavier the weights, the better for this. Press into your front heel. Find a strong core. Not total body conditioning if we don't do lunges, right? Let's pulse it down for 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Core stays strong. Spine stays tall. All right, go ahead and switch. Get a nice stable base. A little bit wider front to back. Here we go, down, up. So you can modify lunges by setting down the weights or by making your lunge a little more shallow. You can make it harder by bringing that back knee all the way down to the floor. Pulse it down for 3. Up on 4. Shoulders on your back. Smile on your face. 1 more pulse. All right, go ahead and come up. Set the weights down. We're gonna step back with the lunge and lift a knee. Step back, lift a knee. All right, hold that leg back. Right here, you can either go up and down, or you can put a little jump here. All right, switch your feet and you can jump to do that if you want. Whew. Here we go, lunge, knee. Lunge, knee. How's your heart rate? You got it. And the next one stays down. Down and up, or little jumps. All right, you can switch without a jump or with a jump. Let's finish here. Use your arms to help you. So even if you're stepping, use your arms. That's fun. We're done. Okay, good job. Way to go, everybody. Okay, I've got rid of the mat. This time we're going to use either, like, you can use a little couple of sweat towels or paper plates. We're going to start on our knees. And so I'm going to double these and just put these two little felt squares under my knees. All right? So you can come in one at a time, or to make it harder, scoot both. So you can come all the way up to your push-up and pull in, which is kind of fun, kind of hard. And you can do this one at a time. This is a really great thing to do if you need to clean your floor. So that's going to be your option if you don't want to come up onto your toes. All right, I'm going to unfold these and come out to put my toes on these. And you're in a plank position. Find your good solid shoulder stack over your wrist, and then the right foot comes out, and then the left foot comes out. Keep your core nice and strong. Press into your hands. You don't want to let your shoulders sag. You don't want to let your belly sag. Four, three, 2, and 1. And now that knee comes in again. So this is where you could be on a knee, or you could be on your toes. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then let's try both feet together. And go ahead and drop your knees. Come on up, shake out your hands. Let's switch it up to rows. So we'll be in a plank. We've got our dumbbells under our hands. That's going to give your wrist a little change, a little different angle. Feet are wide, shoulders right over those dumbbells, alternate rows. Dig in through your core, come on. Woo. Try to keep your hips in line with your shoulders, not sagging, not up too high. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake out your hands a little bit. We're going to go one more exercise here. You're going to be in your plank with your hands on your dumbbells. So find a solid plank. Feet just about hip distance apart. One dumbbell forward, then the other back. Back and then switch. Forward, forward, back, back. forward, forward, check in with your core. One more time. All right, come on up. Finish a couple of bicep curls. Woo, that was fun. Got 4. Almost done. You can use all of these little 4-minute blocks by themselves. Mix and match. You're gonna have your favorites. You're gonna have your not so favorites. One more curl. All right, set those down. Okay, set 5, grab your med ball and start with squats. If you don't have a med ball, you're just gonna use a dumbbell. But I am gonna do a couple of specific things with the med ball. We'll change up. All right, so option 1 is to just stay right here. Option 2, you can press your ball overhead. Beautiful. If you want to make it a little harder, touch the ground, then push it up. You can choose your pace. You can go a little faster, a little slower. You come up on your toes if you want to hit a little calf. And then, of course, go ahead and explode if you want, a little jump off the floor. So mixing and matching. You can stay with level 1. You can change it up as you like. Keep your eyes on the ball. Ooh, it's timely. All right, we're gonna change it up a little bit more. Go ahead and come down. Ball between your legs, and I'm gonna still hold it with my hands, but you're squeezing in on that ball. It's giving you a little more attention to your inner thighs. Life is good, isn't it, when you're working out? Take it to the bottom and pull. So you're squeezing in, getting some inner thighs. Hanging on with your hands so you don't drop it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, ball to the floor. Grab that ball. Squat here. Try to squeeze with your ankles so your toes are forward in that same direction with your knees. If you want a little fun, try jumping with your ball. You're gonna lose it, but man, it's gonna give you a nice little explosive push. So jump and try to hold it. All right, we're going back right here. I want you to hold the ball in one hand. So I've got kind of a 90-degree here in my elbow. Opposite arm out to the side. Four more, sit as low as you can. Get a nice deep squat. Got it. Switch hands. Over we go. You got it. How do your legs feel? Pretty good? All right, take it side to side. Chest up, core super strong, everybody. Hold your ball, hold it down right here. All right, my friends, this brings us to the midpoint, the halfway mark. I want you to grab some water. I want you to take a few deep breaths, and let's step into the second half of a boomer boot camp. All right? Woo. Okay, grab your mat, come down onto your hands and knees for set 6. Come forward into a kneeling plank pose. Place one hand on top of the other, and then switch. Just take that nice and slow. Notice how even just picking up a hand is kind of giving you some attention to your deep core muscles. So that's option 1. Option 2, same thing, on your toes. All right, bring one hand in the middle, open to a side plank. Come back to center, switch. Make sure your shoulders are stacking right over your wrist. One more time, both ways. Shoulder stability. And then go back to that hand on top of the other. Knees or toes. 4 more. And drop a knee, grab your dumbbells, flip over onto your back, and we'll hit our chest. Elbows bent to 90. Forearms straight up and down. Just a chest press. Find your navel, pull it in tight. Make your waistband a little bit smaller. Whew. All right. So it's time to start thinking about why you're doing what you're doing. What is your purpose behind this workout? Here's a question. What good can you do in the world because you are here? You're here getting stronger for something, building up endurance for something. What good deeds are you going to do in the world today because you are here, sweating, working your body? Take it to the top, palms come together, and we'll finish with a couple of flies. Down 2, up 2, core stays strong. Two more, please. Woo. All right, let's go ahead and go back to that straight. Bring your legs up, down for 2, up for 2, and we'll lower one leg and then switch, adding in that core. So how will you do your job better? Because you have more strength, because you have more endurance, because you've built confidence in yourself that you can do hard things. How does that make you a better mother, a better partner? I just really believe that these workouts need to be for something more than punishment because we just ate too much, more than calorie burn, more than skinny jeans, okay? Find your why. All right, here we go. Oh, that was hard. That getting up was hard. All right, let's move it on. Set number 7 coming up. Okay, for this set, you're just gonna need a band, and your band is gonna be on the floor. It's gonna give us something to navigate over here for a second. So we're gonna start stepping over the band. So it's just like a step touch, but you have to pick your foot up a little bit. You wanna add a reach and pull and find those muscles in the upper body. If you wanna make this a little harder, take a little hop over. So again, if your knees don't love impact, you're on the floor. You can go slower, you can go faster. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, You can step up over as if you were going over something higher. And you can do that with your impact as well. So now you've got 4 options: step low, step high, hop low, or hop high. To make it even more challenging, you could jump over with both feet. For my friends who are skiers, you need to do a whole bunch of this to get your body ready for those slopes. So you got about 6 options there. You can mix and match. All right, good little heart rate push there. Grab some dumbbells. And we're gonna add in an upright row. So as you step, the dumbbells come up by the shoulders. Keep the lower body moving. Get a little shoulder. Perfect. Let's hit this 8 more times. 7. Woo. 2 more. All right, take a squat. Feet nice and wide. Dumbbells on the thighs. Let's work some plies right here. Getting down into the feet and ankles, calves. Pick up one heel, pick up the other. Nice. Let's pulse it down for 3. One heel up. Switch it. Back to singles, heel comes up. All right, let's see what we got. Come down and hold. You can stay like this, or you can play with balance. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Sit as tall as you can and as low as you can. Both. 1 inch lower, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop your heels. Nicely done. Let's move on to set number 8. All right, we're gonna hit our triceps in this one. So grab your dumbbells. Take your hip distance apart, stand. Hinge from your hips, the back stays straight. Elbows high. Let's hit some kickbacks. If you have an option for a little bit lighter dumbbell here, you might switch out once you really fatigue. Triceps are weaker than biceps, right? They're weaker than chest, they're weaker than shoulders. Four more right here. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, break it up with a couple of biceps. And then we're gonna come down to kneeling for a little different angle here. So go ahead and come down to all fours. And your one knee is gonna come forward. Let's step forward with our right leg. You're gonna lean on that leg. And now you've just got one arm tricep. So one of them gets a little rest while this one's working. It's a little easier on the back. You can rest on your leg. You've got 8 more. 7. Try to get your back as flat as possible. 4, 3, 2, and switch your leg. Left foot comes forward. Rest on that leg. Right elbow high. 8 more. 7, 6. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set both dumbbells on your mat. Shake out your hands. All right, we're gonna finish in plank pose, and you're gonna want wide feet so that you can do one kickback at a time. So, up and back, up and back, up and back, in and down, up and back, in and down, up and back, in and down. Woo, baby. Fun, huh? Who's having fun now? All right, come on up to your feet. That last one was kind of weak. Biceps again. Give those triceps a little break. Woo. Closing in on the finish line. 2 more sets to go. All right, with your feet wide, finish with a combination. Bicep, tricep. Woo. It's not very often that I run out of words, but it's been a hard workout, huh? All right, let them go. All right, let's actually use this band now. So go ahead and grab the handles. Take a hold about the middle. So you've got about 12 or 14 inches between your hands. Wide stance, arms up on an angle, and we're doing lat pulls. So in addition to the band coming down, you're pulling it wider. We're gonna target those muscles right between the shoulder blades, those upper back muscles. Sit a little lower, challenge your legs just a little bit more while you're working your upper back. These are your posture muscles. Whew. Give me 8 more right here. Really pull wide. 7, upper back. And 1, go ahead and stand in the band. Let's do band squats. Easier is here, harder is here. You can also gauge, you can change how hard your resistance is by how you step on that band below. So you can try making it, giving yourself more slack on the sides or more slack in the middle. Sit your hips back. Straight down, straight up. Chin stays forward, chest stays lifted. How about 8 more? Good job, everybody. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The right foot stays in the band. Left foot comes behind. Lunges. This is easier. This is harder. Behind the arms, to the shoulders. Woo. How about those glutes, huh? Right leg is doing the work. Right glutes. Eight more. 7. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Left foot in the band. Nice wide stance. Easier, harder. Here we go. Woo. Closing in on it. Here we go. 7 more. 6, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's finish with squat lifts or squat jumps. Your choice. Impact or no impact. My friends, we only have one block left. Who's happy about that? I am. All right, here we go. Block 10. All right, we're just gonna do some cardio here to finish this up. So start with the march. If you want to take this up to a jog or high knees, you can. If you're marching, pump your arms. Use your upper body to compensate for a little less work in the lower body. All right? So this is going to feel like you're race walking, and that upper back is really getting a good pump. So stay in your walk or bring it to just a little shift of your weight and keeping one toe down and just rocking heel to heel. That could be kind of an in-between way for walking and jogging, and you could also jog. Your choice. Just a little heart rate push right here. Knees up in front. Swing your arms out to the sides. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go to step touch. All right, bring a heel back. Put a toe on the floor, reach it across. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Now turn over here. Lunges down and up. Bring it across. Lunges here. All right, come to center, switch. Come to center, switch. If you want, jump, switch your lunges. Gotta take a second to figure that one out. All right, bring it up. Come back to your march or your jog. Woo. Step touch. How's your heart rate? How are your lungs? How are your legs? How's your sweat? We'll finish with rocking out side to side. Core is next. Grab your mat. Let's get on the floor. All right, I'm going to start with the med ball. Again, We're gonna start with the med ball. If you don't have a med ball, you can use a dumbbell. So the knees are bent, arms are straight out in front of the legs. We're gonna hug the ball in, roll down onto our backs, push the ball to the ceiling, and then curl with the ball on your chest and press it forward. So the movement up and down happens with the ball on the chest, and then it's a push to the ceiling and to the wall in front of you. Try to keep that ball on your chest. That's going to make it harder to get up. All right, the next time we come down, we're going to stay here. Ball overhead, feet and knees together. Roll to one side, roll to the other. Try to keep your knees together and your hips on the floor. You're just twisting through your upper body. All right, the ball stays up, the legs come up, crunches, touch your toes with the ball. All right, leg muscles tight, firm, point your toes, press to one foot. Chin comes a little closer to your chest, switch. Alternate, so you're gonna scissor your legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set that ball down. Fingers back, press your head into your hands. Kind of give that neck a rest, pressing backwards. We'll do 8 more here. A little in between. 7, 6. Abs hot. 3, 2, and 1. Come over to one elbow. And you can do this on your knee. You can do this with one leg extended, and you can do this on your feet. Obliques. And come around, switch sides. Make sure you stack that elbow right underneath the shoulder on your knees. You can extend a leg. You can stack your feet. Lift as high as you can and let your hip tap the floor. You're working the obliques underneath you, the bottom side obliques. And come around to a seat. Boat pose. Everybody loves a little boat pose, yes? You can hold on. You can let go. This is training your transverse abdominis. So lift your waistband, pull your navel in, hold. Try to straighten your legs a little or a lot. Keep breathing, keep holding. And release. Pull yourself up into a quick stretch. And we're gonna finish this around on our elbows. Elbow plank. We've done plenty of hand planks today. Come way up on your tippy toes. Tuck the tailbone just a little bit. Press the arms into the floor. Try to hug your lower ribs in. Deep breath. Big exhale. And then drop your knees. Come to your hands. Press back to child's pose. Guess what? We did it. We get to stretch. Bring yourself up to a tabletop and move through a nice slow cat and cow. I know a lot of fitness people, and a lot of my fitness friends right now are tempted to jump off the mat and head out to the day, but I want you to trust me when I tell you that stretching after a workout like this is super important. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and drop your heels. You've just spent an hour compacting muscles, pounding muscles, stressing your joints. And if you just take a few minutes at the end of every workout to stretch things out, to send oxygen to your muscles, they will heal more quickly, and you'll be less prone to injury. Go ahead and walk your feet to the top of your mat. Let's hang here in a forward fold. You might tuck your fingers under your toes, or you could touch your elbows. Big, long breath out. Just feel the back of your legs stretching. Feel your lower back lengthening. Press onto your shins, lengthen through your spine, put a bend in your knees, and then straighten your legs again. Notice how that's going to come down into the backs of your knees, the tops of your calves, the bottom of your hamstrings. And then with a bend in your knees, come up a little higher, press all the way to standing, take the feet out wide. Turn your toes out. Bend one knee and scoop that arm up and over, and switch. Take your time stretching behind the shoulders, opening up through the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your feet wide. Take a nice little gentle squat. Arms come up high. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the ceiling, and then straighten your legs. Lengthen through the side body, bending right and left. Soften the knees again. Press the palms forward, open between your shoulder blades. Drop your chin down to your chest. Reach high, and then let your arms come behind you. Interlace your fingers. Turn all of your toes forward now and hinge from the hips. Drop down into this chest stretch, forward fold. And then with the fingertips on the floor, lengthen to your flat back. Turn to a lunge, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Stretch the hip flexors. Drop a knee. Lift the knee. And come back to center. Switch around. Lunge. And drop a knee. And come back to your lunge and return to the center. Lengthen through the crown of your head one more time. Fold forward, grab your ankles, gently pull yourself down. And then from a flat back, heel toe your feet together. Lift halfway and then rise all the way up. Extended mountain, stretch tall, press through your feet. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. The gesture of gratitude. Thank yourself for the effort you just made. I'm very grateful for you. Have a fabulous day. I hope you enjoyed a Boomer Boot Camp.